So a while ago, I made a video about making offerings to Lilith, and this person wants to know, why were my suggestions for offerings so simple? So let's talk about it. First off, thank you for saying no offense, but I'm not offended. Let's just talk about that for 1 second. Your practice looks different than mine, and that's okay. I expect that most of the people on here have different practices and they're not all going to look the same. So no worries about that one. Now, let me tell you about my practice just a little bit so you understand. I'm a lazy witch. You might have noticed that on my handle that it says Alana O, the Lazy Witch. So I'm just practical about my practice. What that means is that I probably wouldn't use a real apple, but I definitely would use a faux apple as an offering. Now, you can definitely use real food like apples, pomegranates, red wine, and you can use that as an offering for Lilith. You can make it really large, you can make it really small. It really depends on your practice, what's going to work for you. So, while I do simple offerings myself, like I would do water offerings at times, there's other times where I'm going to do something that's more elaborate, but it's not always going to be my go to. I just have other things going on where I want to practice my spiritual practice, but I don't always have time to leave stuff out. I also live with little ones and pets, and it's not really the best idea to leave, for instance, a plate of fruit out on my altar space. I also am a firm believer in using symbolism and art in your offering. So there are times where I see something and I'll be like, man, I really need that for my Lilith altar. And I'll personalize it and I'll use it. It's not necessarily something really elaborate, but it's something that I can use repeatedly. My relationship with Lilith is that she is not looking for extravagance, she's looking for authenticity. And what's authentic for me is that I want to be able to be creative, but I'm also realistic about what I can do and what's not going to work for me in the long run. And that's why I make suggestions for simple offerings, because I'm a lazy witch and this is Lazy Witchcraft. I hope that helps. Bye, guys.